Hello everyone, we're back in Factorio world. And as you can see, the world's not too bad. There's some very, very, very angry bugs over here, which we are going to have to deal with. But the reason for that, or the reason we're going to have to deal with them, and our way of dealing with them, will be basically building a giant wall around our base, so the bugs cannot trample in and do evil stuff to it. And I paused the cough. Sorry. So, that's the direction we're going. We're probably going to need to build a lot more of these. Let's build another one in here. We can probably build another one there, so let's take out that and put in that. There we go. And then just drop a little power cable down there. There we go. It may be better for us to take that out and have this taken out like that, and then bring in the power there, because then what that enables us to do is put in some more, like so. And then what we can consider doing is putting in another splitter when we build one, which will need some more iron plates and stuffs, to basically spread the ore over the entire area and just do what it needs to do. So let's get all those walls in, because we're going to need to start building those soon. Now, here is the new location for the copper, and we need to start building that. So let's get the iron plates and the gear wheels from over here, because we have a nice collection of iron plates which we're all going to steal now, and of course the gear wheels, which we're going to completely steal, and we're going to build loads of that. Now we are obviously going to make a factory soon, actually probably sooner than soon actually. Because what we could do is put it there and then run a thing into there like so. It could just become a thing, you know, a thing. Obviously you know what I'm talking about. But basically to build us loads and loads of conveyor belts, essentially, is what we're looking at. So build some more of those, thank you. And put that there, and then put that into conveyor belt construction. And oh, research, we need to go and double check that as well. And then that will require that out to there, and then that to a nice big box of it. So that's the direction we're going to go with that. And also what we will do is when we build the splitters, which we've just built a few of now, this splitter will go here, and it will then split up stuff like that, which will go into here like that. So that basically just gives us a temporary way of building conveyor belts very quickly. That's literally all we're looking at to do here. Now, what we will do is we will get rid of that, and we'll get rid of that. But what we will do now is run that to there, like so. Now, what we can do is we can take this and we can put all these iron plates back onto the conveyor belt. So, you know, we don't want to fill up our inventory too much. We just want to make sure that everything is ready to go. We don't have to worry about anything. And you can see it's already started to run out of coal. So that's fine. So we'll take action to remedy that, because that will come down to there. And then this young fellow here can acquire some coal. Perfect. The only thing is the positioning of that might need to go sort of somewhere else. Sorry, didn't have a chance to pause it to sneeze. But... Now this is the problem that I've got, because I didn't leave enough space between these things. So we're gonna have to pause that. Get rid of that. Take that off as well. And then remove all of this. So we're going to take that one and put a space between it. And then we're going to take another one, put a space between that. So that's going to make things a bit easier, at least partially. Like that. And now we can run the plate line there, and the ore line there, and the coal line there. So what we'll do is put that into there like that, and then and that. There you go. As easy as pie. And because we've now left proper space between the furnaces, we can apply the correct inserters to do what we need to do. So let's just put one down to there. There we go. Now they're just going to take the last of the coal. So we should now consider building quite a few of these, which is exactly what we're doing. So that's the direction we're going to go with that. And then that will facilitate excellent amount of these, which is good. And also, you know, it's going to build up a reasonable amount of these things. There we go. And also give us the facility to expand, which we will probably do down that way, which means we'll have to move all this, but you know, it is what it is. We can deal with it as and when we need to. Now we move over to here and continue our new build for the copper production line. See, this is the thing that I always seem to have the problem with in this game, is I just get distracted by other things, other issues so easily. And it's just like, oh yeah, oh, I better do that, I better do that, oh, I better do this, and then, you know, I'm just all over the bloody place. It's ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. So, but yeah, for those of you who've been watching for a while, that's nothing new where Chad is concerned. I mean, definitely not. Now, all we need now is a nice, whoops, no, conveyor belt. Here we go. Don't know what they're doing there. Should be there. And then we can run this to here. Like that when it's done. See, and forever needing these things. Forever. So that's good. Let's take that bit off. So that's going to be the new direction for the coal. And you can see that's all filled up because we need to put that in. And then we can take the coal out when it gets down to this end. So if we just go like that for a bit. Then we can just whip all the coal out. as it gets down here. And then it'll just be all iron ore. Eventually. Hopefully. Yes. Doubted myself there for a second. There you go. Story of my life. Anyway. So that will now be all ore. Ore and ore. So much ore. And what we'll do is we'll put a splitter in to double the capacity of the ore on the track, so to speak. And then we shall see more ore there. So there's something here that's digging into the wrong kind of ore. But never mind. Let's put more drills in. With power, obviously. To facilitate more of the copper. Which is what we're after. So yeah, that's pretty good. Now, hopefully, we're still building these. 113 of the buggers. But, they will end up on a nice big conveyor belt of coppery-ness. Which we heartily approve of. And then we go over here to get more of the doodahs. So yeah, I'd say it's not going too bad. At least we don't want to jinx it until such times as we have the wall built. And the guns. Lots of guns. So many guns. So, let's see. Let's build the big circular platform of coppery-ness. Like so. There we go, the platform is made. And now the new production line can be brought into operation. Look at that. So much lovely copper. And then when this is gone, we can then basically remove that, and then we can then start removing these. As they are surplus to requirements, just let them use the ore or fill up, which is fine. So that's now done, emptied. So we can get rid of all of these, which just gives us more stuff to work with. And look how full that copper is already. That's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, good. Looking good, I'd say. Looking very good. We need to basically get rid of all of this. Let's check our inventory, because we can go and plump the coal somewhere and the copper ore as well. So let us place the copper ore on here, because we just want to keep our inventory relatively free, because it won't last long if we don't. So there we go. Whoops-a-daisy. Spread it all over the place, typical. Just spread it over the conveyor belt as much as possible. There we go. And so that is now sorted. So that's creating a massive amount of copper. And you can see here the amount of copper being generated now is staggering amounts. So we will need to consider starting to build to make use of that. So, one, bit of space in between. I mean, they normally say like one between. There's one there, and then one there, and then one there, and then one there. So these are going to be creating copper wire for us. And so, now there's a way you can kind of copy the thing into there, is it like that? I can't remember how it's done. I'm sure somebody will remind me in comments. So, this means then we need to create a nice conveyor belt of copper wire. It'll go round in circles so that we can facilitate everything we need. Out of there, because we'll have then more where we can basically, let's put another one in, I think. Oh, we don't have another one yet. Oh well, we'll just have to wait then. Let's get some power over here firstly. And another one there, and there. Another one there, and there. And another one there, and there. Okay. So now we have a dearth of copper being created, which is great. And we'll just put that on another. We don't want to make it too big. Another nice circular arrangement. Obviously clearing out any nasty trees that are here to rain on our parade. And then we'll put the copper wire, which is here, on there. Excellent. We need one more. There we go. And then we'll have another splitter down here, just to make sure it fills up the copper wiriness everywhere. In fact, actually, well, let's not put it there. Let's put it up here, because it's unlikely that we're going to have anything else sort of factorying that close. There we go. So there we go. We have creation of copper by the truckload, and we have creation of copper wire also by the truckload. Now, what we need to consider is wall location. Now, we could conceivably build a wall up to here. So let us also put it in our thing there. We'll also come up to here and supply research with some more bottles so they can continue their important work. We also need to consider working on that in order to make more research bottles and then feed a new research lab. So we're down to here, and I think this might be a good location, because then what we can do is we can put a wall into here like this. Now, will it stay? Yeah. So we can use it to stay out of the way of the water, or we want it to stay out of the way of the water. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to get more, because we need to build more wall. And let's see. So that's going quite well, but we are going to have to move it down. Oh dear, what's going on here? Oh, of course, yes. Let's give them some coal, shall we, so they can actually do what they need to. That will probably be helpful, I would say. Call me old-fashioned, if you will. So, still plenty of those. Still plenty of those. We need to build, yeah, we need to build a lot more. So, the wall, which we shall now get more bits of, to continue our work for the formation of a defense. That's a big rock which we'll need to clear out. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a wall, and then we're just going to build lines of gun turrets all around the wall, which means those gun turrets will also have to be fed with ammunition, so we'll have to build up something to basically keep those rearmed at all times. That's essentially the plan we're going to go. But for the time being, we're going to build, in the best Soviet traditions, a large sodding wall all the way around our base. And we're going to have to cut through a few things in order to get there, including this forest, which, needless to say, the bugs will probably dislike, but you know, I'm not really here about them. I'm just trying to get off this damn planet and get away from those snappy little sods. Plus, this will give us plenty of wood to build power pylons and stuffs. I think, is that enough? Or is some more arboreal terrorism required? Let's see. A cliff? Maybe. Let's see. So we run out of wall again. So. Now, to build the cannons, the guns, we'll have to get that. So that's another thing we'll have to set up. Also, we'll get a radar set up, because that'll be helpful to know when the little buggers are coming after us. So yeah, that's going okay, actually, I would say. Would be nice if it was faster, but what we'll have to do is probably increase this production line significantly with a lot more furnaces. Let's just use that and just create us a buffer to work with the research. Now, power. Let's see how power's doing. See, production is 1.8 and satisfaction is quite high. So in that regard, we're doing all right. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to put a radar near our power. And that immediately opens up the map. You can see there, a nice radar area. But we'll want to build radar areas in the corners of our bases as well. Or our base, I should say. So, that's going to be the general gist we're going to go for. Now, we also need to consider putting up more wall. So, there's the wall there. And then we continue through here. Let's see. Whoops-a-daisy. Didn't want to do that. Because I got stuck. There we go. Let's clear some of this out, because we're going to need it when we put the guns there. And because we're going to need to feed all these guns with ammunition, then that basically means that we've got to get a conveyor belt all the way around the entire length of the base to make sure every gun is fed in every location, should the bugs decide to get a little jumpy and have to be brutally murdered as a result. So we'll also set up a thingy to do guns like this: turrets, iron plates, copper plates, wheels. So we'll probably have to expand all of this here. As I pause to cough again. Oh wow, feeling lightheaded as well. Oh goodness, that's really bad. So, we shall then need to place many more down here. Shut up, dog. And of course, like this. And then out like that. So whoops, didn't want to put it there. That'll be fine there. So it can't get any ore yet because we got to move this thing down, which is fine. However, we need to increase this as well. So let us grab what's in there, deconstruct all this, and then put all of that into there. Now, we're going to need to build more of these, which we'll do shortly. Oops, Daisy. There's that. In there like that. And then the coal on the inside as well, which will go like that. Don't want that there. Put that there. And then put more of these in here. And then start putting more of those there. Wunderbar. And then further on down here, we'll put our wall friend with a doodah on the other side, with a doodah, whoops, a daisy, a wrong doodah in the wrong doodah. You don't want that, very painful. And then walls. And then we just need to get some power down here, which we shall do by holding down the button. Like so. What's that? One entity's been destroyed. Oh, shite. See, this is what I was afraid of. God damn it. I need those walls. I know we need those walls fast. And I don't have a lot of ammo. Bugs, you buggy bugs. What the hell is the bloody button for it? There we go. So at least it didn't kill everything, but gave me enough cause for worry. See? Broke through the wall. So that means now, as a matter of urgency, we need guns. Lots and lots and lots of guns. One, great. And we need the iron gear wheels as well. So we'll get ourselves lots of these. So this is why we need a lot more iron plates. Let's just cancel all of those for the time being. There we go. Let's go up to the research. Put you in there. Guns. Lots of guns. We'll spread it out a little bit here, I think. Okay, so this is where we'll sort of arm the guns, and this is how it will be done. That's where the ammunition is all going to come from. However, at the moment we have a singular lack of ammunition, which is a serious problem that we need to overcome. However, we shall overcome it in the next episode. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. We'll see you next time.